Minus 18 feels like minus 28. Oh, this is gonna be dicey. This guy is like employee of the day. It's cold in here, so it's probably froze. Good thing I caught that one. That one's bad.
Bet you wish you had your coat on again. I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me? Good morning. It's Saturday. I think this is the beginning of our big winter storm, although it sort of started last night when we were at the cabin. It was like a whiteout, and then it turned to rain overnight, and then back to snow. So it's just been a mess. Mark's been out since early this morning trying to push snow, but it's so hard when it's all slush underneath. He's probably gonna have to keep at this. He'll probably have to do it again tonight. Hopefully it'll freeze a little bit and then we get a hard base. There is a bit of a science to moving snow. I don't think people realize that. So for all our snow pushers out there that have to contend with this all winter, my heart goes out to you, because I know how grumpy Mr. Brock gets when he has to do it. The one thing I'm a bit paranoid about in this weather is stuff freezing. So I do have the heat cord on our main water line into the Nanny. Our water bowls are all heated, so I'm not worried about like the actual barn. It's just the Nanny. So this should be okay. I'm just gonna double check. No, it's not on, so the water's okay. Why is this leaking? Why is that leaking? Because you got a big hole in it. All right. Gotta fix another nipple. But the other thing is these hoses, they do freeze. Easy enough to thaw, but you gotta be on it.
Stop wrecking my nipple, dude. You're gonna get weaned. Hello. How you doing, Mama? You're chewing your cud. That's a good sign.
Mama looks pretty good this morning. It's always good when they're chewing their cud and they just look at peace, content. I think it was a good idea moving her out of this big pen. What can happen is if a ewe gets down, the babies tend to use Mama as a playground and they start jumping on her and pawing at her and picking off her wool. So, and it's just good for me to observe her and be able to treat her in peace. Check my freshly sheared Mamas. They look very happy.
Bet you wish you had your coat on again. I'm sorry. Teddy. Hi, sweeties. You guys look so different. Yeah. Hello. Excuse me. Come here. Hi. You're gorgeous. Look at you. So pretty.
This barn's pretty good in the winter until it gets real cold. I was really worried about that wind because it's sort of coming out of the northeast, which would have been its like weakest sort of angle in this barn. Well, no, the west is pretty bad too. The fresh air bag points directly sort of east northeast, so I turned it off. And I think that was a wise decision because it would have been pretty frosty in here this morning. So we will leave that off until it warms up a bit and the barn gets a bit tighter. I do want to close up the golden girls. I don't want them outside in this, and I don't want the outside to come inside. How are you guys doing? Ruby Sue, this is your first snow. Real snow. Your coats are working. So there, it shows you the insulation factor, right? Like the snow on their backs. There's still snow. It's not melted. They are warm, but I don't like that. That just all blows in, so I'm gonna shut that door. I can get the shut. Well, that sucks. The door's off the roller, and the roller does not look healthy. So that might be a plywood job, eh? Question is, do I have plywood? All right, we're going old school. I got a piece of plywood there, piece of plywood here, and I'm gonna see if I can get this attached somehow. I don't have a lot of wood I'm working with. I did not know that door was off the roller, or I would have tried to do that when it wasn't freezing out. Did you guys body check that door? That wasn't very nice. Unless it was the wind. Okay. I think I might do this from the outside. That's the bottom. What am I gonna do for the top? I'll put a 2x4 here. Yeah. Woo. Oh, this is gonna be dicey. Okay. We can do this. All right, that was not fun, but hole is plugged. As good as I could do in these winds. The wind was catching the plywood. I was going flying, and it's hard to hold it over your head as well. You guys are smart. They're in the shelter. They're gonna be happy they have all their wool. Hey, you're well insulated. Morning. Sort of procrastinating because this is what we're in for today. That's a lot of snow. I wanted to get out here at daybreak to make sure my bottle babies have milk. I have a funny feeling those milk lines will be frozen. So Mark just went out to push snow and clear a path for me. But yeah, I'm on my way. I had a terrible Wordle this morning. We've been back on our Wordle train. Sometimes I have a good day, but it took me 6 tries today. All right, let's go see some sheep. We'll go see some sheep. Let's wear your coat today. Perfect. I forgot Lucy got a new coat in the mail. Piper's wearing hers. Lucy, do you want to show everybody your coat? Let me put your hood up. You love it? It fits. You're so cute. Are you kidding me? Lamb chop? Lamb chop, Lucy? Hmm? Okay, I'm just gonna assume that our milk lines are frozen and run some hot water here. I just put the hoses in the hot water and it doesn't take long to thaw them out. I just hear the lambs. Good thing is these guys are pretty close to being weaned. I just have those 3 lambs that are only like just maybe, they were born right before Christmas, so they're not quite a month old yet, so they're the ones I'm waiting on. Hi. Are we froze? Yeah? Yeah, I bet we are. There we go. Good. There you go. Bon appetit. Okay, kids. We got the lines all thawed out. The one thing we'll have to watch though is they attack those nipples, so there's probably going to be some holes this week on more nipples. You just totally walked in your water pail. She's busy. Hello, guy. Fighting for his spot, as he should. Look at these. A little bit of a size difference. I had to take Lucy's jacket off. It was choking her. Or she was packing up something, weren't you? You want to go up to my office where it's warm? She's not impressed. She does not like winter. I have to feed, but I'm still sort of waiting on Mark to push some snow out in front of the barn here. So I'm going to throw on my latest audiobook. I have begun the series, Throne of Glass series, but I'm reading The Assassin's Blade first. I think it's like you can read Throne of Glass first or this first, and everything I've read said to read this first. I got 2 hours left, so that should get me through chores. And then I can move on to Throne of Glass. Oh wow, chores have not been fun. The snow is relentless. Mark taxied me over with the tractor and loader because it's a whiteout, you can't even see. Just checking this barn to make sure we have water, please. Oh, we do, it worked. Oh, hallelujah. Thank goodness. All right, I'm gonna quick do these chores. Oh my goodness, winter is brutal. That's our snow gauge.
I don't know, I should get the yaw meter out.
It's a lot. It's been a few hours and the temperature's dropping enough today that I'm probably just gonna have to keep an eye on these milk lines. They're really quick to thaw to try to do something permanent. For how many days it's gonna be really, really cold. It just means I have to stick around home, which I'm not going anywhere when it's this dirty out. This is actually the clearest it's been for, well, all day. Back. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock? 4:30, and it looks like only one line is froze. I think the rest are okay. I think this is the only one. Actually, The line feels fine. I just wonder if the nipples froze. Guys! My animals have licked up the feed though. Wow. That's the thing. Once it gets cold, they use the feed to keep themselves warm. Makes me almost want to just top dress a little bit of haylage to get them through the night. Do I do that? It's gonna make it so cold. I think I might. Good morning. It is so cold. It is currently minus 18, feels like minus 28. Not cool. So, I've already texted Carissa this morning. I am meeting her out here. We're gonna do the milk lines a little bit differently this morning. I'm gonna actually take them off the machine, bring them in here and thaw them all at the same time. So then when we put them back on, they've got 4 to attack instead of just 1 as I thaw them. Sort of why I'm helping her this morning is I wanna conserve as much barn heat as we can. Now it's minus 9 in the barn, so that's not ideal. But if I can fill the mixer while she's feeding, that means the door's not going to be up for very long. So that's sort of the goal today. Yesterday I had to keep opening and closing the door to conserve heat, so I'm like, why don't I just be that person for her today? So I'm going to help her chore this morning. Mark's pushing snow right now, and then we're going to meet when we're both done our duties to have breakfast and another cup of coffee. I'm 1 coffee down, so we'll see how functional I actually am today.
Yep.
I'm like, whatever. So thank you for coming. I sent you a bag.
Yep.
Unless I had one on one of your... Did I have an extra room? Oh, here it is. There you go. There you go. Bon appetit. Oh, it is absolutely miserable. We had some issues in the barn, rightly so. It's just so cold. My heat cord was working really good on my hose going into the Nanny, but there was 2 spots where my 2 thermostats were there was no heat tape on that little part. So maybe in total on that hose, 3 inches, but it was enough to not service the Nanny with water. So I got all the lines thawed, and then there was no water. So we had to redo everything. This guy is like employee of the day, and it's, you know, not even 8:30. I'm over in the old barn. I think the water lines might be okay, but I bet that little sprocket that they have to push to get water is probably froze because it's metal. Hi guys. Oh, that's so warm on my hands. That's a good sign. And we're gonna go check water, but it's cold in here, so it's probably froze. No way! Oh my god! It's working! Hallelujah! How about down here? No way! This one's always froze. You guys! I'm so happy. That is amazing. I'm so happy we did this last week. I'm gonna get some water to the golden girls because theirs needs pailed every day.
weeds weren't bad because I cleaned them out yesterday. It just drifted in.
Have you done Wordle today?
No, I did not fracture.
True. We both just got in. I figure I'll have to thaw that out every 3 or 4 hours, those lines. At least the ones you help me with are good.
So an all-star.
Wordle and 4. My favorite thing. Lunch. Well, it's just about 11 o'clock and it's a balmy -5 in the barn. I bought a couple extra pipe insulations the other day when we were in town and we didn't end up using them, so I'm gonna grab them and actually wrap our garden hose that was causing us issues. Alright, we have the pipe insulation on our garden hose, so hopefully that will contain the wire or the heat cord. Hopefully that will contain it and keep it from like bulging off the hose, because this was a bad spot there, right against the hole right there, and then there was a bad spot right up against that hole. So I got them pushed as close as I can, so hopefully we can keep this line thawed. I'm sneaking out. We need groceries pretty bad. We don't need a lot. We just need a little. But that little is what keeps us going. So the roads look okay, but more than that, there's like no whiteouts right now. So I'm gonna sneak into town. I'm still wearing my long underwear. Just saw something really weird walking to the barn, so I'm going to go check that out. I don't know if it was a fox or a big raccoon. Oh, it's right there. Or is it a kitty? Is it a big kitty? Oh, it's a big kitty. Can you see right in front of the door? Oh, it wants in. You can go in, kitty. Can you see? Oh, it just went in. Okay. Kitty went in. We're good. Okay, well, I am back from the grocery store and thawed out my milk lines again. I actually took one nipple out. It's a really tricky one to get at with hot water. So now they're down to 3. Each nipple does 15 lambs. We definitely don't have 45 lambs in there. We might have 28, I think, something like that. So we got oodles of nipples, and they might keep those going a bit longer. My mama is still up, but her water pail keeps freezing. So here, Mama, hot water for you. Good morning. I am sorry that every morning is like much the same as the morning before. We just got to get through this cold snap and then hopefully life will get back to normal. I am, however, going to attempt to sort some ewes this morning. Chris actually just left, but she was up early milking cows, so I wanted her to go home, warm up, have breakfast. So I'm just going to attempt to do this just slowly on my own. I have a ewe in with the ewe lambs, the sheared ewe lambs. I just gotta pull her out. I have a few in the group that lambed in the fall that just need to get pulled out, and that whole group needs evaluated. So yeah, it's been a job that's pending for a while. It's just gotten put on the back burner. I was trying to get just the one ewe, but she would not come without her friends. Supporting her. Guys, you missed the party. There you go. Okay, we'll go grab the other ones. Okay, I'm looking for a few things. I'm looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 ewes out of this group that I've wrote down just from their records. One is only has 1 working teat, and 3 have aged out. So I have been putting a maximum on the age of these ewes, which is 6 years. So anything born in 2018 this year are not getting bred. All right. So I let those ewes go and I forgot to check their udders. They will be done again before we breed them, but that was theirs. So what I'm looking for are lumps and bumps and hard teats and anything like that. Oh, Sandy. Good thing I caught that one. That one's bad. Okay, you guys are the last ones. You? No. Why do you stand here? No. Okay, you guys all get to go. Stay. Come on, Mama. Done. I got all my data inputted here. It looks like I have 14 total. One was from the other pen, so 13 out of that pen that I only had 4 written down. So I caught quite a few that were aging out, and then I caught a few with questionable udders. So I added them to the 4. What will have to happen is when I go to cedar this group, I will have to sort of drop my hand down and make sure I haven't missed any more udders. I think 12 got through without me checking them because I just forgot to check them. But they're in their own pen now, and it's off the mental to-do list, which is great.